Imagine for a moment that you hold in your hands the key to unlocking your deepest desires. This key isn't some mystical object, but a power that resides within you. A power so profound, so transformative. What if I told you that you're standing on the precipice of greatness, mere steps away from manifesting your wildest dreams? The truth is, you are closer to your goals than you've ever been. Every challenge you've faced, every obstacle you've overcome has been preparing you for this very moment. The universe isn't testing you, it's training you. And now, as you stand at the threshold of your desires, all that's required is for you to keep going. In the next few moments, I reveal to you the secrets of harnessing this innate power. You'll discover how to tap into the infinite potential of your imagination, how to align your thoughts with your deepest wishes, and how to create the reality you've always dreamed of. The journey ahead will transform not just your circumstances, but your very being. Are you ready to step into your true power and claim the life that's waiting for you? In the grand tapestry of life, persistence is the golden thread that weaves dreams into reality. It is the unwavering force that propels us forward, even when the path ahead seems shrouded in darkness. As you stand here today, on the brink of your greatest achievements, understand that your persistence is the very key that will unlock the doors to your desire. Consider for a moment the mighty oak tree. It doesn't sprout overnight, nor does it reach its majestic height in a single season. It persists through storms, droughts, and countless challenges, growing steadily year after year. Your journey is no different. Each step you take, each effort you make, is adding to your growth, even if you can't see the results immediately. Persistence is not merely about continuing in the face of adversity. It's about maintaining an unwavering faith in your vision, even when the external world shows no signs of its manifestation. It's about holding the image of your desire in your mind with such clarity and conviction that it becomes more real to you than your current circumstances. Remember, the world you see around you is nothing more than a shadow of past thoughts and beliefs. Your persistence in maintaining new thoughts aligned with your desires is what will gradually reshape this shadow. It's not about forcing change through sheer will, but about persistently aligning your inner world with your desired outer reality. In your moments of doubt, when it seems like your efforts are in vain, recall that every great achievement in history was born from persistence. The Wright brothers didn't create the first successful airplane on their first attempt. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb in a day. These pioneers persisted in their vision, undeterred by temporary setbacks or societal skepticism. Your persistence is a declaration to the universe. It says, this is what I choose. This is what I choose my reality. And the universe, in its infinite wisdom, must respond to this declaration. It's not a matter of if. Your persistence sets in motion a series of events, a bridge of incidents that will inevitably lead to the fulfillment of your desire. But persistence is not about rigid, joyless determination. It's about maintaining a state of joyful expectancy. It's about persisting in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, living each day as if your desire is already manifested. This kind of persistence is light, effortless, and filled with an inner knowing that your good is already yours. As you persist in this state of living from the end, you'll find that the external world begins to rearrange itself to match your inner conviction. People, circumstances, and opportunities will appear in your life, seemingly by chance, all aligning to bring your desire into physical form. This is the power of your persistence made manifest. Understand that your current circumstances, no matter how challenging they may seem, are not obstacles to your desire. They are simply the remnants of old thoughts and beliefs. Your persistence in maintaining your new state of consciousness will dissolve these old conditions, just as the rising sun dispels the dark. In your journey of persistence, be kind to yourself Moments of doubt or fear may arise, but they do not define you. They are merely passing clouds in the vast sky of your consciousness. Acknowledge them, then gently return to the state of your wish fulfilled. This too is persistence. The persistence of faith over doubt, of assurance over fear. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. The very power that created the universe resides within you. It is this power that fuels your persistence, that whispers to you to keep going when all seems lost. Trust in this power. Allow it to guide you, to strengthen you, to lift you when you feel weary. As you persist in your vision, you'll discover that you're not just changing your external circumstances, you're transforming yourself. You're becoming the person who naturally embodies your desire. This is the true magic of persistence. It doesn't just bring you what you want. It molds you into someone who is a perfect match for your desires. So, my dear friend, keep going. You are so close. The seed of your desire has already been planted in the fertile soil of your imagination. Your persistence is the sunlight and water that will bring it to full bloom. Trust in the process. Trust in your own divine nature. And above all, persist in the beautiful vision you hold for your life. For in your persistence lies not just the fulfillment of your current desire, but the key to a life of continuous growth and manifestation. You are learning the art of conscious creation, of aligning with the creative power of the universe. This is a skill that, once mastered, will serve you for the rest of your life. So persist not with grim determination, but with joy, with love, with an unshakable knowing that what you seek is already yours. For in truth, you are so much closer than you think. The finish line of your current desire is just ahead. And beyond it lies a whole new world of possibilities ready for you to explore and create. Keep going, dear one. Your persistence is your power, your path, and your promise of a beautiful future unfolding now. Close your eyes for a moment. What do you see? The power to shape your reality lies in this simple act of inner vision. Your mind's eye is the canvas upon which you paint your future, and the clarity of your visualization determines the vibrancy of your manifested world. Success isn't a distant dream. It's a vivid image you hold within. When you visualize your success with unwavering clarity, you're not merely daydreaming. You're engaging in the most potent form of creation. This inner vision acts as a beacon, guiding your actions and aligning the universe to your desires. Have you ever noticed how Olympic athletes close their eyes before a performance? They're not praying for luck. They're rehearsing their success. In their minds, they've already won the gold medal countless times before stepping onto the field. This mental rehearsal primes their body and mind for peak performance. You possess this same ability. Whether your goal is landing your dream job, building a thriving business, or cultivating fulfilling relationships, the process begins with a crystal clear mental image. See yourself already in possession of your desire. Feel the emotions associated with this achievement. Engage all your senses in this inner experience. When visualizing, don't limit yourself to mere visual imagery. Immerse yourself fully in the experience. If your goal is to become a renowned chef, smell the aromas in your restaurant, feel the weight of the chef's knife in your hand, hear the sizzle of ingredients hitting the pan. Make it so real that your subconscious mind can't distinguish between your visualization and physical reality. This practice isn't about escaping your current circumstances. It's about creating a bridge between your present and your desired future. As you consistently hold this mental image, you'll find yourself naturally taking actions aligned with your vision. Opportunities will seem to arise out of nowhere, guiding you toward your goal. Remember, the external world is a reflection of your inner state. By maintaining a clear, positive visualization of your success, you're instructing the universe to rearrange itself accordingly. You're not hoping for success, you're claiming it as your birthright. But visualization alone isn't enough. It must be coupled with a feeling of your wish fulfilled. As you see yourself succeeding, allow the joy, satisfaction, and gratitude of achievement to wash over you. These emotions are the fuel that powers your visualization. Consistency is key in this practice. Just as an artist doesn't create a masterpiece in a single brushstroke, you won't manifest your desires with a single visualization session. Make this inner work a daily habit. Dedicate time each day to sit in quiet contemplation, vividly imagining your success. Some may dismiss this practice as mere fantasy, but they fail to understand the creative power of human consciousness. Your thoughts charged with emotion and belief are the seeds from which your reality grows. By consistently nurturing these seeds through visualization, you ensure a bountiful harvest of success. As you engage in this practice, you may encounter doubts or limiting beliefs. These are simply old thought patterns resisting change. Acknowledge them, then gently return to your visualization. Over time, as you persist in holding your positive mental image, these doubts will fade, replaced by unwavering faith in your ability to succeed. Your visualization practice extends beyond dedicated sessions. Carry this inner image with you throughout your day. When faced with challenges or setbacks, return to your mental picture of success. Let it be your North Star, guiding you through stormy seas back to your true course. This inner work transforms not just your external circumstances, but your very being. As you consistently visualize your success, you're reshaping your self-concept. You're becoming, in your mind and heart, the person who naturally attracts and achieves this success. This inner transformation is the true magic of visualization. In essence, you're not creating something new through visualization. You're recognizing and claiming what already exists in potential form. Your inner vision simply brings this potential into manifested reality. It's a process of revelation rather than creation. As you continue this practice, you'll find that your ability to visualize becomes stronger and clearer. What once seemed like a vague daydream becomes a vivid, multi-sensory experience. This increased clarity accelerates the manifestation process, bringing your desires into physical form with greater speed and precision. Remember, there's no limit to what you can achieve through the power of visualization. The only boundaries are those you place on yourselves. So dream big, visualize boldly, and know that the universe is eagerly awaiting to match your inner vision without a reality. Your success is not a matter of if, but when. Through the power of visualization, you're actively shaping that when. So keep that inner picture bright and clear, feel the reality of your success, and watch as the world reshapes itself to match your vision. Your success is already here, waiting for you to step into it. Embrace it now in your mind, and soon you'll embrace it in your physical reality. What if I told you that your life, in all its intricate details, is shaped by a single powerful law? This law, so fundamental yet often overlooked, governs every aspect of your existence. It's the law of assumption, and understanding it is the key to unlocking the life you've always dreamed of. The law of assumption states that what you assume to be true becomes your reality. It's not about wishful thinking or blind optimism. It's about a deep, unshakable knowing. When you truly assume a state, you live from it, breathe it, and embody it in every fiber of your being. Think about the last time you were absolutely certain about something. Perhaps it was acing an exam, landing a job, or winning a competition. That certainty, that assumption of success, shaped your actions, your demeanor, and ultimately your outcome. This is the law of assumption at work. But here's the catch. This law operates whether you're conscious of it or not. Every day, you're making assumptions about yourself, others, and the world around you. These assumptions, often unconscious, are creating your current reality. The good news: once you become aware of this process, you can harness its power to consciously create the life you desire. To truly grasp the law of assumption, you must understand that your outer world is a reflection of your inner state. The circumstances, people, and events in your life are not random occurrences, but manifestations of your deepest assumptions. Change your assumptions, and you change your world. Now, you might be thinking, if it's that simple, why isn't everyone living their dream life? The answer lies in the difference between mere hoping or wishing and truly assuming. Assumption goes beyond positive thinking. It's a complete acceptance of a state, as if we're already true. Consider as when you assume you'll have a good day. How do you act? You likely wake up with energy, approach challenges with confidence, and interact with others positively. Your assumption colors your entire experience, often leading to the very outcome you assumed. This is the power you wield with every assumption you make. The beauty of the law of assumption is that it doesn't require you to change the outside world. You don't need to manipulate circumstances or convince others. All the work happens within you by changing your inner state. But make no mistake, this isn't about denying your current reality. It's about choosing which reality you give power to. When you assume a new state, you're not pretending your current circumstances don't exist. You're simply giving more attention and belief to the reality. Implementing the law of assumption requires practice and persistence. Start by becoming aware of your current assumptions. What beliefs do you hold about yourself, your abilities, your relationships, your career? Are these assumptions serving you or limiting you? Once you've identified limiting assumptions, replace them with empowering ones. If you've always assumed you're not good with money, consciously adopt the assumption that you're financially savvy. If you believe relationships are difficult, assume loving, fulfilling relationships come easily to you. Remember, these new assumptions might feel false at first. Your logical mind might resist, pointing out all the evidence that contradicts your new assumption. This is where persistence comes in. Keep holding on to your new assumption, even in the face of contradictory circumstances. Your assumed state, when persisted in, will eventually harden into fact. A powerful way to reinforce your new assumptions is through your inner conversations. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself throughout the day. Are your inner dialogues aligned with your desired reality? If not, consciously change them. Speak to yourself as if your desire. Another effective technique is to live from the end. This means assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled in your daily life. If your desire is a successful career, how would you feel and act if you already had that success? Embody those feelings and actions. Now, in your current circumstances, as you apply the law of assumption, you'll likely face moments of doubt or frustration when your outer world doesn't immediately reflect your new inner state. This is normal. Remember, your current circumstances are the result of past assumptions. Give your new assumptions time to take root and bear fruit. The law of assumption also teaches us the importance of detachment. While you assume the state of your wish fulfilled, release the need for your desire to manifest in a specific way or time frame. Trust that the universe will bring about your assumption in the best possible manner. Perhaps the most profound aspect of the law of assumption is revelation of your true nature. As you successfully apply this law, you'll realize that you are not at the mercy of external circumstances. You are the creator of your reality, shaping your world through the power. This understanding brings with it a great responsibility. Every assumption you make is a creative act. Choose your assumptions wisely, for they are the seeds of your future experiences. Assume the best for yourself and others. Assume a world of abundance, love, and endless possibilities. As you continue to work with the law of assumption, you'll find that it becomes second nature. Your default state will shift from one of limitation and doubt to one of infinite potential and certainty. You'll walk through life with the unshakable, knowing that you are the author of your story. writing each chapter through your assumptions. So as you stand on the precipice of your greatest desires, remember, you are always only one assumption away from the life you dream of. Choose that assumption now. Live from it, breathe it, become it. For in that assumption lies the power to transform not just your life, but your very being. The law of assumption is waiting for you to wield it. Faith is the invisible bridge that carries you from where you are to where you want to be. It's the unwavering belief that what you desire is not only possible but inevitable. As we continue our exploration of the power within you, let's turn our attention to the transformative force of faith in overcoming obstacles. Obstacles are not roadblocks, they're stepping stones. They're not meant to stop you, but to strengthen you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to flex your faith muscle, to prove to yourself the power of your belief. When you approach obstacles with faith, you transform them from barriers into catalysts for growth. Consider the times in your life when you faced seemingly insurmountable odds. What carried you through? It wasn't just determination or grit, though these played their part. At the core, it was your faith, your unshakable belief that you would find a way through, over, or around the obstacle. Faith is not blind optimism. It's a knowing, a certainty that transcends your current circumstances. It's the ability to see the invisible, to feel the intangible, and to achieve the impossible. When you cultivate this kind of faith, obstacles lose their power. But how do you cultivate such faith? It starts with understanding that faith is a choice. In every moment, you have the power to choose faith over fear, certainty over doubt. This choice isn't always easy, especially when faced with challenging circumstances. But it's in these moments that your choice matters most. Think of faith as a muscle. Like any muscle, it grows stronger with use. Each time you choose faith in the face of an obstacle, you're building your faith muscle. Over time, what once seemed like insurmountable obstacles become mere bumps in the road. One powerful way to strengthen your faith is through affirmations. These are not mere positive statements, but declarations of truth that you choose to believe. When faced with an obstacle, affirm, I have the power to overcome this. My faith is stronger than any challenge. Repeat these affirmations with conviction, feeding the truth of them in every cell of your body. Another crucial aspect of faith is patience. True faith doesn't demand immediate results. It trusts in the perfect timing of the universe. When you face an obstacle, remind yourself that this too shall pass. Your faith allows you to see beyond the current challenge to the victory that awaits you. Faith also requires action. It's not about sitting back and waiting for miracles to happen. It's about taking inspired action, guided by your unwavering belief. When you combine faith with action, you become an unstoppable force. The obstacle in front of you doesn't stand a chance. Remember, the size of your faith is more important than the size of your obstacle. A mountain of an obstacle can be moved by even a mustard seed of faith. So no matter how big the challenge seems, know that your faith is bigger. Faith also changes your perception of obstacles. What others see as problems, you see as opportunities. Where others see dead ends, you see detours leading to even greater destinations. This shift in perception is the true magic of faith. As you navigate through obstacles with faith, you'll notice a change not just in your circumstances, but in yourself. You become more resilient, more confident, more aligned with your true power. Each obstacle overcome with faith becomes a testament to your inner strengths. But what about those moments when your faith wavers? They will come, as they do for everyone. In these moments, remember that doubt is just faith in the wrong thing. Choose consciously where you place your faith. Will you have faith in your limitations or in your limitless potential? One powerful technique for maintaining faith in challenging times is to recall past victories. Remember the obstacles you've already overcome. Each one is proof of your ability to triumph over adversity. Let these memories fuel your faith as you face new challenges. Faith also thrives in community. Surround yourself with others who believe in you, who support your dreams. Their faith can bolster yours in moments of doubt, and in turn, your faith can inspire others to overcome their own obstacles. As you cultivate your faith, you'll find that it extends beyond just overcoming obstacles. It becomes a way of life, a lens through which you view the world. You'll start to see opportunities where others see problems, potential where others see limitations. Faith also allows you to detach from the how of overcoming obstacles. You don't need to know every step of the journey. Your faith assures you that the way will be made clear as you move forward. This detachment frees you from anxiety and allows you to act with confidence. Remember, faith is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. You may still feel fear when facing obstacles, but your faith gives you the courage to move forward anyway. Each time you choose faith over fear, you grow stronger. The obstacles you face are not punishment, but preparation. They're shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the greatness that awaits. Your faith allows you to see this bigger picture, to understand the purpose behind the challenge. As you continue on your journey, facing and overcoming obstacles with faith, you'll discover that the greatest transformation is not in your circumstances, but in you. You become a living embodiment of the power of faith and inspiration to others. So as you stand before your next obstacle, big or small, remember this. Your faith is your superpower. It's the force that moves mountains, parts seas, and transforms the impossible into the inevitable. Choose faith. Nurture it. Live from it. For with faith, there's no obstacle you cannot overcome, no dream you cannot achieve, no reality you cannot create. Your journey continues, and with each step, your faith grows stronger. The obstacles ahead are no match for the power within you. Keep going, for you are so close to breaking through to a life beyond your wildest dreams. Your faith is the key, and the door to your greatest desires is above. As we continue our exploration of the power within you, let's turn our attention to a fascinating concept that bridges the gap between your current reality and your desired state. This concept is known as the bridge of incidents. Have you ever noticed how life seems to unfold in a series of seemingly random events? Yet when you look back, you can see how each event led perfectly to the next, creating a path to where you are now. This is the bridge of incidents in action. The bridge of incidents is the natural, often invisible sequence of events that leads you from your present state to the realization of your desire. It's the universe's way of rearranging itself to bring about your wish for end. When you set an intention or make a decision about what you want to experience, you initiate the construction of this bridge. Each event, person, or circumstance that appears in your life following this decision is a plank in that bridge, moving you closer to your goal. The beauty of the bridge of incidents lies in its effortlessness. You don't need to plan every step or force things to happen. Your job is simply to hold the end in mind, to live in the state of your wish fulfilled, and to allow the bridge to build itself. Often the events on this bridge may seem unrelated to your desire. You might encounter situations that appear to be setbacks or delays. But remember, the wisdom that constructs this bridge is far greater than your limited perspective. Trust that each incident, no matter how it appears, is moving you towards your goal. Consider the story of a woman who desires a specific job in a different city. She held this desire firmly in her mind, living as though she already had the position. Soon after, she received a call from a friend she hadn't spoken to in years. This friend mentioned a conference in the desired city. Attending this conference led to a chance meeting with someone who knew of an opening in the exact position she wanted. What seemed like a random call from a friend was actually a plank in her bridge of incidents. The key to navigating the bridge of incidents is faith and detachment. Have faith that the bridge is forming even when you can't see it. Detach from the need to control how your desire manifests. Your role is to stay focused on the end, not to micromanage the means. As you walk this bridge, stay alert and receptive. The next step may come in unexpected forms, a casual conversation, a book that falls open to a specific page, an overheard remark. These are all potential planks in your bridge. Recognize them, appreciate them, and continue moving forward with faith. Remember, the bridge of incidents is not about making things happen. It's about allowing them to happen. It's a surrender to the natural flow of life, trusting that this flow is always moving you towards your desire. Sometimes, the bridge may lead you to places that seem off course. You might find yourself in situations that appear unrelated or even contrary to your goal. In these moments, maintain your faith. The bridge knows the best route, even if it's not the most direct one. The bridge of incidents also teaches us patience. The time it takes to cross the bridge is perfect, even if it doesn't align with our preferred timeline. Each incident on the bridge is necessary, preparing you for the realization of your desire. As you become more aware of the bridge of incidents in your life, you'll start to see the interconnectedness of all things. You'll recognize how every experience, every encounter is part of a greater plan leading you to your desired end. This awareness brings a sense of ease and flow to your life. Instead of pushing against circumstances, you'll learn to move with them, understanding that each event is a stepping stone on your bridge. The bridge of incidents invites you to cultivate a state of excited anticipation. Each day becomes an adventure as you wonder what new plank will appear on your bridge. This state of positive expectancy accelerates the manifestation process, drawing your desire to you more quickly. As you continue on your journey, remember that the bridge of incidents is always forming beneath your feet. Your task is to keep your eyes on the destination, your heart full of faith, and your mind open to the magic unfolding around you. Trust in the process. Embrace each incident that comes your way, knowing it's leading you closer to your heart's desire. The bridge of incidents is your personal pathway to manifestation, uniquely designed for you. Step confidently upon it, for it leads to the fulfillment of your dreams. As we continue our exploration of personal transformation, we arrive at a profound concept that has the power to revolutionize your reality. This concept is known as living in the end, and it's the key to manifesting your desires with unprecedented speed and certainty. Living in the end is not about wishful thinking or daydreaming. It's about fully embodying the state of having already achieved your desire. It's a mental and emotional shift where you live as if your wish is fulfilled right here, right now. Think about your most cherished desire. How would you feel if it were already realized? What would your thoughts be? How would you carry yourself? These are the questions that guide you into living in the end. When you live in the end, you're not hoping for your desire to manifest someday in the future. You're claiming it as your current reality. This might seem counterintuitive, especially when your physical circumstances don't yet reflect your desire. But remember, your inner world always precedes your outer world. The power of living in the end lies in its ability to align your entire being with your desire. When you consistently occupy the state of your wish fulfilled, you naturally think, feel, and act in ways that attract your desire into physical reality. Have you ever noticed how when you buy a new car, you suddenly start seeing that same model everywhere? It's not that there are suddenly more of these cars on the road. Your awareness has shifted. Living in the end works in a similar way. When you occupy the state of your desire fulfilled, you become attuned to opportunities and circumstances that align with that state. But how do you practically live in the end? Start by creating a mental movie of your desire fulfilled. See yourself already in possession of what you want. Feel the emotions associated with this achievement. Make this inner experience as vivid and real as possible. Throughout your day, catch yourself whenever your thoughts or feelings don't align with your desire fulfilled. Gently redirect your focus back to living in the end. This might feel like pretending at first, but with practice, it becomes your new normal. Your speech is a powerful tool in living in the end. Speak as though your desire is already yours. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I am successful. Your words shape your reality, so choose them wisely. Living in the end also involves aligning your actions with your desired state. If your desire is to be a published author, start carrying a notebook like a writer would. If financial abundance is your goal, start making decisions from a place of abundance rather than lack. One common challenge in living in the end is dealing with contradictory circumstances. When your current reality doesn't match your desired state, it's easy to slip into doubt. In these moments, remind yourself that your physical reality is just a shadow of past thoughts and beliefs. Your new state, when persisted in, will inevitably reshape your outer world. Living in the end is not about denying your current circumstances. It's about giving more attention and belief to your desired state. You're not ignoring reality. You're choosing which reality to empower. As you practice living in the end, you might experience moments of doubt or frustration. This is normal. Your old thought patterns and beliefs will resist change. When this happens, gently return to your desired state. Persistence is key. Remember, living in the end is not a one-time event. It's a continuous practice. Each day you have countless opportunities to align yourself with your desire. Each thought, each word, each action is a chance to live from the end. The beauty of living in the end is that it removes the anxiety and impatience often associated with manifesting desires. When you truly live as if your wish is fulfilled, you no longer feel the desperate need for it to happen. You're at peace, knowing it's already yours. This state of peace and certainty is magnetic. It attracts people, circumstances, and opportunities that match your desired reality. You'll find that doors open effortlessly and synchronicities become commonplace in your life. Living in the end also transforms your relationship with time. Instead of anxiously waiting for your desire to manifest, you experience the joy of your wish fulfilled now. This shift in perspective accelerates the manifestation process. As you continue to live in the end, you'll notice a profound change, not just in your external circumstances, but in your very being. You become the person who naturally inhabits your desired reality. This inner transformation is the true miracle of living in the end. It's important to approach living in the end with a sense of playfulness and joy. This isn't a chore or a task to be completed. It's an exciting journey of becoming the person you've always wanted to be. Living in the end also cultivates gratitude. As you mentally and emotionally experience your desires fulfilled, you naturally feel thankful. This gratitude further amplifies your manifesting power, creating a beautiful cycle of appreciation and creation. As you master the art of living in the end, you'll discover that you're not just creating specific outcomes. You're crafting your entire life experience. You're stepping into your power as the author of your reality. So as you stand on the brink of your greatest desires, remember this. The end you seek is not some distant future event. It's a state of being available to you right now. Choose to live there, breathe it, feel it, become it. For in doing so, you're not just pursuing your dreams. You're living them. Your journey of transformation continues, and with each moment you spend living in the end, you draw closer to the physical manifestation of your desires. Keep going, for you are so close. The life you dream of is not just possible. In your inner world, it's already here. Now, watch as your outer world rushes to catch up with this new reality. Detachment is the ability to release your grip on the outcome, to trust in the process without being obsessed with the result. It's a delicate balance between desiring something and being at peace with not having it yet. This state of mind is crucial for effective manifestation. Think about a time when you wanted something so desperately that it consumed your thoughts. How did that feel? Often this intense focus creates a sense of lack, anxiety, and desperation. These emotions actually push your desire further away, creating resistance in the manifestation process. Detachment, on the other hand, creates a state of allowing. When you're detached, you're saying to the universe, I trust you. I know my desire is on its way, and I'm at peace as I wait for it. This state of trust and peace is magnetic, attracting your desires to you with ease. But how do you practice detachment? When you really want something, the key is to shift your focus from the lack of what you want to the abundance of what you already have. Gratitude is a powerful tool in this process. When you're grateful for what's present in your life, you naturally detach from what's absent. Another way to cultivate detachment is to broaden your perspective. Often, we become attached to specific outcomes because we believe they're the only path to our happiness. But when you step back and look at the bigger picture, you realize there are many ways to achieve the feeling you're seeking. If you're attached to getting a particular job, ask yourself, what feeling am I really seeking? Is it security, creativity, recognition? Once you identify the underlying feeling, you might realize there are multiple ways to experience it, not just through that specific job. Detachment also involves trusting in divine timing. When we're attached to outcomes, we often try to force things to happen on our timeline. But the universe operates on its own schedule, which is always perfect. Detachment allows you to relax into this divine timing, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. One powerful practice for cultivating detachment is to sit it and forget it. After you've clearly stated your intention and lived in the end state, release it. Go about your day without constantly checking for signs of manifestation. Trust that the universe has heard you and is working behind the scenes. Detachment doesn't mean you stop taking action towards your goals. Instead, it means you take inspired action without being fixated on the results. You do your part, then step back and allow the universe to do its part. Remember, attachment comes from a place of fear that we won't get what we want, or that we're not enough without it. Detachment, on the other hand, comes from a place of love and trust. It's an acknowledgement of your inherent wholeness in the universe's abundant nature. As you practice detachment, you might notice a sense of lightness and freedom. The weight of needing things to be a certain way lifts, replaced by an exciting sense of possibility. This state of being is not only more enjoyable, but it's also more conducive to manifesting your desires. Detachment also allows you to be open to possibilities you might not have considered. When you're rigidly attached to a specific outcome, you might miss out on even better opportunities that the universe is presenting to you. Detachment keeps you open and receptive. One common misconception about detachment is that it means not caring. This couldn't be further from the truth. Detachment is about caring deeply but not being controlled by that care. It's about having preferences without being a slave to them. As you master the art of detachment, you'll find that life becomes more of a joyful adventure. Instead of anxiously trying to control outcomes, you're able to enjoy the journey, trusting that you're always being guided towards your highest good. Detachment also brings a sense of peace in the face of apparent setbacks or delays. When things don't go as planned, instead of feeling frustrated or discouraged, you're able to trust that this too is part of the process, perhaps leading you to something even better than you had imagined. So, as you continue on your manifestation journey, remember the power of detachment. Hold your desires lightly, trust in the process, and remain open to all possibilities. In doing so, you create the perfect conditions for your desires to flow effortlessly into your life. Your path to manifesting your dreams continues. And with each moment of detachment, you draw closer to their realization. Keep going, for you are so close. The life you dream of is unfolding, and your detachment is the key that unlocks its full potential. What if you could change your past? Not in a physical sense, but in a way that transforms how past events shape your present and future. This powerful technique, known as revision, allows you to do just that. It's a profound tool for personal transformation that goes beyond. Revision is the art of reimagining past events in a way that serves your present and future. It's based on the understanding that your past only exists in your memory, and that memory is malleable. By consciously revising your memories, you can change their impact on your life. Think about a past event that still bothers you. Perhaps a missed opportunity, a hurtful interaction, or a perceived failure. How does it make you feel when you recall it? Now, what if you could rewrite that memory in a way that empowers you? This isn't about denying what happened or living in fantasy. It's about choosing a different perspective on past events, one that aligns with your desired self-image and future. When you revise your past, you're not changing the events themselves, but your interpretation and emotional response to them. The process of revision is simple, yet profound. Each night, before you sleep, review the events of your day. If anything occurred that doesn't align with your ideal self or desired reality, revise it in your imagination. See the event playing out differently, in a way that pleases you. For example, if you had an argument with a colleague, replay the scene in your mind. This time, see yourself responding with calm and wisdom. Imagine the conversation ending harmoniously. Feel the satisfaction and peace this new scenario brings. Revision isn't limited to recent events. You can also apply it to significant past experiences that still affect you. Choose a memory that you feel has held you back. Now reimagine it. If it was a failure, see it as a success. If it was a loss, see it as a gain. Feel the emotions of this new version as vividly as possible. How can changing my memory of an event change my reality? The answer lies in the nature of time and consciousness. Your past doesn't exist in some fixed external reality. It only exists in your mind. And your mind is creating your reality. When you revise your past, you're literally changing the foundation upon which your present and future are built. You're altering the self-concept and beliefs that shape your experiences. As your inner world changes, your outer world naturally follows suit. One of the most powerful aspects of revision is its ability to free you from regret and resentment. These heavy emotions often stem from our interpretation of past events. By revising these events, you release the emotional charge they hold over you, freeing yourself to create a more positive future. Revision also allows you to tap into parallel realities. Quantum physics suggests that all possibilities exist simultaneously. When you revise an event, you're tuning into a version of reality where that event happened differently. This shift in perspective can open up new possibilities in your. As you make revision a regular practice, you'll likely notice changes in your day-to-day life. Relationships might improve as you revise conflicts into harmonious interactions. Opportunities may appear as you revise past failures into stepping stones for success. Your confidence may grow as you rewrite self-doubting moments into affirmations of your capabilities. Remember, the goal of revision isn't to create a perfect past. It's to create a past that empowers your present and propels you toward your desired future. Be gentle with yourself in this process. There's no need to revise every single event. Focus on those that have the most impact on your current state of being. Revision is a powerful tool, but it requires consistency and faith. You might not see immediate changes in your external reality, but with regular practice, you'll notice a shift in your emotional state and self-perception. These inner changes inevitably lead to outer transformations. As you continue to practice revision, you're not just changing your past. You're reclaiming your power as the author of your life story. You're recognizing that your perception shapes your reality, and you have the ability to choose that perception. So as you reflect on your journey of manifestation and personal growth, remember the power of revision. Your past is not set in stone. It's a malleable foundation that you can reshape to support the life you desire. With each revised memory, you're creating a new pathway to keep going. For you are so close. The life you've always wanted is within reach. And revision is the tool that allows you to clear the path. Your past, present, and future are all one continuous stream of consciousness, and you have the power to direct its flow. Embrace this power and watch as your revised past creates a transformed present and a limitless future. You are not merely a physical being having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. This fundamental shift in perspective changes everything. It's the key that unlocks the door to unlimited potential in the source of all creation. Who you? Beyond your name, your job, your relationships, and all the roles you play in life. That is aware of all these things? This is your true self, your divine nature, the eternal aspect of your being that transcends time and space. This divine nature is not something you need to acquire or achieve. It's already who you are, waiting to be recognized and expressed. It's the promise that was made to you at the moment of your creation, the promise of your inherent divinity. When you align with this divine nature, you tap into a wellspring of infinite possibilities. You realize that you are not separate from the creative power of the universe, but an expression of it. This realization is transformative. From this perspective, manifestation is not about attracting things from outside yourself. It's about allowing your inner divinity to express itself in your outer world. It's a process of becoming who you truly are, of letting your divine nature shine through every aspect of your life. The promise of your divine nature assures you that you are never alone, never powerless, never without resources. You are always connected to the infinite intelligence that orchestrates the entire universe. This connection is your birthright, your true inheritance. But how do you access this divine nature in your day-to-day life? It begins with stillness. In the quiet moments, when you silence the chatter of your mind, you can feel the presence of your true self. This presence is always there, like the deep, calm ocean beneath the waves of your thoughts and emotions. As you cultivate awareness of your divine nature, you'll notice a shift in how you perceive challenges. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, you recognize them as opportunities for growth and expression of your inner divinity. You understand that every experience is a chance to know yourself more deeply. The promise of your divine nature also brings with it a profound sense of peace. When you know who you truly are, external circumstances lose their power over you. You're no longer swayed by the ups and downs of life because you're anchored in something eternal and unchanging. This doesn't mean you become detached from life. On the contrary, recognizing your divine nature allows you to engage with life more fully. You bring the qualities of your true self, love, wisdom, creativity, into every situation. You become a channel for divine expression in the world. As you embrace your divine nature, you'll find that your desires begin to shift. Instead of seeking fulfillment from external sources, you'll be drawn to experiences that allow for greater expression of your true self. Your goals become aligned with your highest good and the good of all. The promise of your divine nature also liberates you from the fear of death. You understand that your true self is eternal, beyond the limitations of the physical body. This realization brings a profound sense of freedom and allows you to live more fully in each moment. Remember, acknowledging your divine nature doesn't mean denying your human experience. It's about integrating both aspects of your being. You are both human and divine, and it's in the dance between these two that the richness of life unfolds. As you continue on your journey of self-discovery and manifestation, let the promise of your divine nature be your guiding light. Trust in the wisdom of your true self. Allow it to guide your decisions, inspire your actions, and shape your reality. Embracing your divine nature is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of remembering and realigning. There may be times when you forget, when the challenges of human experience cloud your vision. In these moments, gently remind yourself of the truth of who you are. The promise of your divine nature is the ultimate assurance that you are on the right path. No matter what challenges you face, no matter how far you seem from your goals, you're always moving towards a greater expression of your true self. So as you stand on the brink of your greatest desires, remember, you are divine. You are powerful beyond measure. You are the creator of your reality. The life you dream of is not just possible, it's the natural expression of who you truly are. Keep going. For you are so close. With each step you take in alignment with your divine nature, you draw closer to the full realization of your potential. The promise of your divinity is unfolding in every moment, guiding you towards a life of joy, abundance, and unlimited possibility. The true power of any principle lies in its application. Knowledge without action is like a seed that never gets planted, full of potential yet unrealized. As we've explored the profound concepts of manifestation, living in the end, and your divine nature, the question now becomes, how do we weave these principles into the fabric of our daily lives? Your day begins the moment you open your eyes. This is your first opportunity to apply these principles. Instead of immediately reaching for your phone or worrying about the day ahead, take a few moments to connect with your inner being. Feel the divine nature within you. Affirm your connection to the infinite power of the universe. As you prepare for your day, consciously choose thoughts and feelings that align with your desires. If you're working towards a promotion, don't just hope for it. Embody the feeling of already having achieved it. How would you carry yourself if you already had that position? What thoughts would run through your mind? Live from this state as you go about your morning routine. When you step out into the world, view every interaction through the lens of your divine nature. See the divinity in others, even those who challenge you. This perspective shift can transform difficult relationships and turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. Throughout your day, practice the art of revision in real time. If a conversation doesn't go as planned, pause for a moment and mentally revise it. See it playing out in a harmonious way. Feel the positive emotions associated with this revised version. This practice not only shifts your energy in the moment, but can also influence future interactions in your workplace or daily activities. Apply the principle living in the end. If your goal is to be a successful entrepreneur, carry yourself with the confidence and decisiveness of a thriving business owner. Make decisions from this state of being. You'll find that this mindset naturally leads to actions that align with your goal. When faced with challenges or setbacks, remember the law of assumption. Instead of assuming the worst, consciously choose to assume the best possible outcome. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but rather approaching them from a place of empowerment and possibility. Practice detachment as you go about your day. Set your intentions, take inspired action, but release the need to control every outcome. Trust in the perfect unfolding of your desires. This detachment allows you to stay peaceful and centered, regardless of external circumstances. In your interactions with others, be mindful of your words. Speak from the state of your wish fulfilled. Instead of saying, I hope to or I want to, use phrases like I am or I have. Your words are powerful creators, so choose them wisely. Take moments throughout your day to pause and reconnect with your inner being. This could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths and remembering your true nature. These brief moments of alignment can have a profound impact on your day. As you encounter people and situations, look for evidence of your desires manifesting. Remember, what you focus on expands. By actively seeking signs of your manifestation, you align yourself more closely with its realization. In your leisure time, engage in activities that reinforce your desired state of being. If your goal is to be a renowned artist, spend time in art galleries or read biographies of great artists. Surround yourself with the energy of what you're calling into your life. Before you go to sleep, practice revision. Review your day and mentally revise any events that didn't align with your desired reality. See them playing out perfectly in your mind. This practice not only helps to reshape your past, but also sets the tone for more aligned tomorrow. As you drift off to sleep, enter a state of gratitude. Be thankful, not just for what you have, but for what's coming. Feel the joy and appreciation for your desires as if they've already manifested. This grateful expectation is a powerful attraction. Remember, applying these principles is not about perfection. There will be days when it feels challenging to maintain this state of alignment. When this happens, be gentle with yourself. Simply acknowledge where you are and make a choice to realign with your divine nature and desired state of being. Consistency is key in applying these principles. It's not about grand sporadic gestures, but rather about small, consistent choices made throughout your day. Each choice to align with your divine nature. To live from the end, to revise, to assume the best. These are the building blocks of your manifested reality. As you consistently apply these principles, you'll notice shifts in your external world. Synchronicities will become more frequent. Opportunities will seem to arise out of nowhere. People will respond to you differently. These are all signs that your inner work is bearing fruit in your outer reality. But perhaps the most significant change you'll notice is within yourself. You'll find a growing sense of peace, a deepening trust in the process of life. You'll feel more connected to your true self and to the world around you. This inner transformation is the real miracle as you continue on this journey of conscious creation. Remember that every moment is an opportunity to align with your divine nature and to live from the state of your wish fulfilled. Your daily life is the canvas upon which you paint your desires into reality. Keep going. For you are so close. With each choice to apply these principles, you draw nearer to the full realization of your dreams. The life you desire is not some distant future event. It's unfolding right now in each moment of your day. Embrace this truth, live from it, and watch as your world transforms. Your journey of transformation continues, not just in moments of meditation or visualization, but in every breath, every interaction, every choice you make throughout your day. In this way, your entire life becomes a living, breathing manifestation of your deepest desires and your true divine nature. As we reach the culmination of our exploration, we arrive at the most powerful truth of all. You are the embodiment of your desire. This journey of manifestation isn't about reaching for something outside of yourself, but about becoming who you truly are. Every principle we've discussed, every technique we've explored, leads to this singular point, the complete alignment of your being with your desire. It's not about having, but about being. When you fully embody your desire, you become a living, breathing manifestation of it. Think back to where you were when we began this journey. Perhaps you saw your desires as distant goals, separate from who you are. Now you understand that your desires are not external things to be acquired, but expressions of your true self waiting to be realized. Embodying your desire means living each day as if it's already fulfilled. It's not pretense or make-believe, but a deep knowing that transcends physical circumstances. When you embody your desire, you carry its energy in every cell of your being. Your thoughts, words, and actions naturally align with this energy. This state of embodiment is the ultimate form of living in the end. You're not just visualizing or affirming your desire, you're becoming it. In this state, manifestation is no longer a process of attracting something to you, but of allowing your true self to express itself fully in the world. As you embody your desire, you'll find that the need for specific outcomes begins to fade. You're no longer attached to how or when your desire will manifest, because you're already living it in the only moment that truly exists. Remember, this embodiment is not a destination, but a journey. There may be moments when you slip back into old patterns of thinking or being. When this happens, gently remind yourself of your true nature and choose again to embody your desire. The power to create your reality has always been within you. By embodying your desire, you're stepping fully into this power. You're declaring to the universe, this is who I am, and the universe, in its infinite wisdom and love, must respond in kind. So, as you move forward from this moment, carry with you the knowledge that you are the living embodiment of your desires. Let this truth infuse every aspect of your being. Live from this state. Create from this state. Love you so close, closer than you've ever been. For embodying your desire, you've already arrived. The life you've dreamed of isn't waiting for you in some distant future. It's here now, expressing itself through you. Embrace it, live it, be it. Your desire fulfilled is who you truly are.